slides?
I can't see anything.
Shoot. Giulietta, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Please say yes.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can hear
okay.
you. So, yeah, can you read the title in the next lines? Oh, no.
Today we will practice. No.
Yeah, go ahead.
What?
I heard you.
Oh, today we will practice conjugating words, do a role play, learn idioms, and read comics.
Okay, good. Nice. And let's have Giulietta, can you ask Ken the first question?
Oh, what is the first question? Okay. Aeschylus said, in a war, truth is the first casualty. Do you agree with this?
Causality means, in this context, what does that mean? Ah, I see. No, truth is the the first casual, I cannot catch the full meaning of this. Truth is the first casualty. What does that mean?
Okay, so truth is the first casualty. Truth is the first thing that is killed. Truth is the first death, maybe?
Yes, I think so. Because the war purpose of war to kill people, to get out for getting advantage of it, of something political, usually political interest.
Okay. So to kill people to get an advantage, usually for
Yeah.
political interest.
Yeah.
Okay. And usually for political interest. Okay. And so, yeah, what do you think about the truth thing?
Terrible. But
Terrible.
recently I had one idea, kind of as a percentage, the democratic nation themselves is less fighting, uh, kind of fighting war than totalitarian society nation.
Okay,
So
democratic nations fight fewer wars than totalitarian societies.
yeah, totalitarian nations, yeah.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Keep going.
Maybe there's a one hope for the future.
Okay. Okay. So what do you think it is about democratic societies that makes them fight fewer wars?
Because the people's opinion is much more reflect to the policy in democratic nations. So without consensus of people, it's very difficult to start war in such a nation.
Okay. Nice. All right. And do you think that's true as well, Edson? Edson?
What?
Do you agree with Ken? Did you about the idea that like democratic nations fight fewer wars? Okay. I guess we can go to the next one. Ken, can you ask us the next question?
Okay. What do you think future wars will be fought over?
What is meant by fought over?
What will they fight about in the future? Like, why? will there be fighting in the future? Does that make sense?
Yeah. They will. In the future, the war will be for water, or yes, for water, because nowadays we are facing a very difficult situation when we can see the lack of water around the world. Many nations are try to save water, and but unfortunately some people, they just don't care about this. And for sure, in some countries where there's a lot of water, they will be looking like no, um, other nation will try to fight them to get their water.
Okay. Okay, so other nations will try to fight them to get the water. Many nations are trying to water. Okay, good. And Rani, welcome to class. Rani, how's it going?
I'm good.
Okay, good to hear. I don't think I've had you in class before, or maybe I have. It's maybe been a while.
Yeah, for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to class, Rani.
Yeah.
All right. And Julieta, do you agree? Do you think future wars will be fought over water, or do you think it'll be fought over something else?
Uh,
Oh,
so
sorry, Rani. Hold on, we're gonna have Julieta answer, and then we'll go to you.
okay.
Okay. Oh, maybe not. Julieta, are you there? Oh, I think I can hear you.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Okay. Yes, I think that water will be one of the main reasons for future war
Reasons.
reasons.
Future wars. Okay.
Wars.
Okay. And do you think for the same reason that Edson thinks? Like, why water, do you think?
Yes, because uh, water will become something scarce.
Huh. Okay. So people will fight about it. All right. And yeah, Julieta, can you ask Rani the next question?
Rani, can you think of a war that you believe was justified? Explain.
Yes. I think when if there's a country and they are expanding uh their territory, and they are um like they are occupying other countries, then we should fight over this kind of country to stop them.
Fight against.
Fight against.
Okay, good. Other countries. Okay, good. So maybe that would be justified. And that'd be good. That's a good answer. Does anybody have any questions on this page? All right. And Brani, can you ask Ken the first question?
Okay. Is being a soldier compulsory in your country? What do you think of drafting soldiers?
Uh, in Japan, there's no draft system, so being soldier is not compulsory, voluntarily. And actually, Japan technically have army because the constitution banned attacking foreign countries. So it's called self-defense force. So only self-defense was allowed for soldiers there here.
Okay. It's a self-defense
And
force.
yeah, and I think it's good because every country has such kind of constitution. What can be peaceful place, and concept, uh, the army has a strong hierarchy, so mm, there's no freedom actually, so it's not comfortable time to spend. It's, for example, usually they were drafted in the early 20 or something. They stop their learning or their career, and maybe that organization produce the same type of men actually. Nowadays,
It,
women too. So yeah,
the organization produces the same type of man or woman?
yeah, because they have to follow the strong, strict rule in the
Okay.
kind of hierarchy.
Okay. So it's hierarchical, definitely. And okay, you end up similar to other soldiers. Okay. Ken, can you ask Edson the next question?
Okay. Do many young people in your country join the army? Why? Why not?
All the young people, they enjoy the army because it's mandatory. We need to serve the country, and but many of them, they don't like the way that they are living in army, and after 1 year serving the army, they just leave it to have another kind of life. For example, when I was young, I had to join the army. Fortunately, it was just 1 year, and then I left, and for sure now I don't want to go again. I don't want to serve again.
Yeah. Okay. Most of them don't like the way they live. Instead of they are living in the army, they live in the army. After serving 1 year, they leave to have another kind of life. Okay, interesting. I didn't know that. Okay. Julieta, you've answered this next question before. Maybe Edson, can you ask Julieta the same question?
Julieta, do many young people in your country join the army? Why not?
No.
No.
Few people join the army, yes.
Okay, and why do you think?
Because it is not mandatory, and then to do that you have to be selected. So I think there is a physical test and a mental test and a cultural test and many things.
Interesting. Okay, so you have to kind of like jump through a lot of loopholes to get into the army.
Mhm.
All right. And Julieta, can you ask Rani the next question?
Annie, what do you think soldiers away from home miss the most?
I believe they miss the most is their family, and the the peace away from the war would be the most they miss.
Okay. Okay, I believe they miss the most is their family. Is there another way that you could say that same thing? Can you think of another way to say that?
I believe the family is the most they miss.
I believe
Their fam.
maybe I believe they miss.
Oh, their family most.
Yeah. And the peace away from war. Okay, I think that'll be good. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty solid. Does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay. And let's have Ken. Can you read through the words?
Okay. Draft, casualty, collateral damage, belligerent, debris, despot, drone, guerrilla, hostility, mobilize,
Okay, let's look at belligerent.
belligerent,
Belligerent and drone.
drone,
Yeah. And other than that, it sounded good. What's a draft? So, who knows what a draft is? Actually, Julieta, can you explain? I think that was your question.
A draft is when a soldier has to join the army and it is mandatory.
Yeah.
And
Does that make
then-
sense, Ethan?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. And does anybody else have any other questions about any of these words?
belligerent,
Belligerent. Okay. Who knows belligerent?
Belligerent is someone who is inclined to fight.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Aggressive. So you could say like an aggressive nation is an belligerent nation. Yeah. Any other questions?
despot,
Drone and okay.
Okay. And drone? Okay. Who knows what a despot is?
Despot is an authoritarian chief of a country.
Yeah. And later. Generally
Yeah.
negative. For sure. So despot is like an authoritarian leader. So if we're talking about like despots, famous despots, would be like Stalin or Hitler, or General
Mussolini.
Mao. Sorry, Mussolini for sure. He always kind of slips through the cracks in what I'm thinking of. But good, yeah. All right, and a drone. Who knows what a drone is?
drone is a flying object, usually small flying object like UFO.
Yeah. So
Usually it's round.
unpiloted flying object. And so if you're thinking about drones in a military sense, Ken, what would that be?
I actually drones start killing people. Soldier is in the safe place. They control the drone to shoot people
Yeah.
nowadays.
Yeah. Exactly. So a drone is an unmanned plane that they use to, fire missiles, shoot people, shoot things. Yeah. Okay. And does anybody else have any other questions here? Okay. I wonder if I can. Nice. What's a drone? And no other questions. Let's have Ken. Can you make a sentence with hostility and mobilize?
Mobilize. Hostility is when the hostility got heightened. War would start. I don't know the meaning of mobilize. Mobilize.
Okay.
Movable or something?
Yeah. It's like getting ready. So if you're mobilizing for war, it's like you're moving around to get ready for war. Make
Uh-huh.
sense?
Okay. The hostility heightened in when the army mobilized.
Nice. That'd be perfect.
Mhm.
Okay, so the hostilities heightened when the army mobilized. And I think that's good. Any questions here, guys? Okay. Let's have Edson. Can you try the first one?
The blank nation started a fight with no not one but five different countries.
Hmm.
Um, the 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 draft nation?
Not quite. The aggressive nation.
Oh no, sorry. The mobilized nation?
So think of we had a synonym for aggressive.
Okay. The despot nation?
Okay, you could say like the despotic nation, but there's a different word. Let's go back to the vocabulary. Which word was aggressive? So it was one of the words that we
Okay.
defined.
Uh, yes, belligerent.
Okay, so yeah, the belligerent nation.
The belligerent nation started a fight with not one but five different countries.
Good. And Julieta, what about the next one?
Recently, people said
Recently people said,
no,
you could say said. Is there another way that you could say it?
have been saying
Yeah, that's what I'd say.
that using drones to kill enemies is neither human nor accurate.
Humane.
Hmm.
Yeah. So humane and human. Um,
Mhm.
so do you understand the difference? Do you know what humane is?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Um, okay, and Rani, what about the next one?
Uh, which one? Uh, mm, I can't find anyone. Looks like maybe mobilize
Not mobilize. So it's a type of warfare.
type.
Um,
Oh, maybe guerrilla.
guerrilla. Yeah. So what's guerrilla warfare?
Uh, yeah, what's that? Guerrilla warfare. So it means like many individuals, soldiers attacked the other one.
Okay, so yeah, so like many individual soldiers that they don't form a normal army,
Oh, okay.
so they fight as individuals or more in small units.
Okay.
Um, okay,
So
and how would you conjugate?
Guerrilla warfare to be part of the strategy that to win the U.S. its independence.
Okay. And we need to conjugate these verbs.
Oh, guerrilla warfare is
Not is. It's the past tense, actually.
was
Yeah, guerrilla warfare was part of the strategy that
that winning the U.S.
it's also the past tense.
Was winning.
The past tense, the simple past.
Okay, that won
Good.
the U.S. its independence.
Perfect. And Ken, what about the next one?
If there is a draft, I would be a conscientious objector and
Conscientious.
conscientious
Yeah, so hard on
conscientious objector and move to Canada.
Good.
What is conscientious objector?
Okay. Who can explain what a conscientious objector is?
You can say that going to a war is out of your principles.
Yeah. So it's saying that, going to war is just against your religious principles, and so you won't fight.
So, for example, hippie can be said conscientious objector in the Vietnam War time.
Excuse me?
Hippies, they refused my, draft and moved to Canada. Okay.
Oh man. I'm just sorry. I was looking for like a picture of a conscientious objector. They had. Oh man. Always. Just, why? Always. Remove it. Okay. So like just conscientious objector advertisements. So they, it's like really bad. So I think this was in World War II. So like the conscientious objector at the front. It's like, oh, you naughty, unkind German. Really, if you don't desist, I'll forget I've got a conscience and I'll smack you on the wrist. Yeah, it's just, wow. Anyway, so that's what a conscientious objector is. Anyways, so I think we were with Edison. Can you try the next one?
If you travel to Gaza Strip, you sense the debris immediately.
Not the debris. And we would use the future tense here.
If you travel to the Gaza Strip, you will sense the
It's like, this is
collateral damage.
You could say that. This is kind of like a tension.
The hostility.
Yeah, the hostility. You sense the hostility. Yeah, tension. Okay. And Julieta, what was the last one?
Really?
Yes.
I think we're with Julieta, then Rani. You're next.
Okay. How many collateral damage we suffered since the beginning of this war?
Okay, not collateral damage. It's close.
Then we let me see. So which one? Casualty?
Yeah. And plural? How would you make casualty plural?
Casualties.
Yeah. And we need to change.
We suffered.
Not quite, because we're talking about a state for a period of time.
The day. So what do you mean?
So we need to change. It's not the simple past because it's not just something that happened. We're talking about something over a period of time in the past. So like you've got, all of these numbers over here, and this is like the war began. And over here is now. So we're talking about this entire time period of casualties.
So we have suffered.
Close, but they're asking a question.
Oh, have we suffered?
Have we suffered? Good. Okay. And I think we're good. Does anybody have any questions? Okay. And Julieta, we kind of skipped over you. Julieta, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think you could make a sentence with one of these?
Mm-hmm. At the exam, I drew a blank, and so I took a shot on the dark.
Nice. Took a shot in the. Okay. Not at the exam. Yeah, during the exam. I drew a blank, so I took a shot in the dark, and.
And I tried to answer the questions.
Yeah. Okay.
Answered.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe I answered right, but that's fine. Good. So during the exam, I drew a blank, so I took a shot in the dark, and I tried to answer the question anyway. Okay, good. And Ken, do you know any of the others? Can you make a sentence with another?
I don't know any. So.
Okay. Edson, what about you? Do you know any of these?
Not as well.
Okay, Rani, do you?
No.
Oh wow. Okay. Julieta, what's the first one mean?
First one means that the all fair in love and war means that everything you can use everything in a war or in love to achieve your goal.
Yeah. Which is totally not true, but it is a saying. So it's kind of used on its own. Ken, can you make maybe a pair of sentences where one of them uses all's fair in love and war?
Maybe what can I say? The humans are greedy, especially in a time of war.
Okay, humans are greedy, especially in time of war.
They became all's fair in love and war. Became like
They are under the impression
Under the impression.
That awe is fair in love and war. Okay, good. That would be good. In time of war, times of war might be better.
Times of war. Okay, yeah.
Julieta, what's it mean to drop a bombshell?
Drop a bombshell means to reveal a big secret or big news.
Yeah. Or big news. And Edson, how would you use that in a sentence?
He was trying to hide a secret that he had, but then he had to drop a bombshell.
Okay, I guess drop the bombshell if we're talking about a specific secret.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that would work for sure.
Is that right?
Yeah, that'd be
Okay.
perfect. So it's like, so maybe, I don't know. Like I had a kid last week, and when I dropped the bombshell to my mom, she was really angry because I hadn't told her earlier. Something like that. You could like drop a
Okay.
bombshell. And Julieta, what about a loose cannon?
Mm,
Sorry? Oh no, have we lost you?
Hello.
Okay, better.
Okay. A loose cannon is a person who is awkward and can do strange things.
Yeah, who's uncontrollable maybe?
Yeah,
Like
like me now.
who?
Me now.
Me. Okay, you're a loose cannon. Yeah.
Oh yes, I am now.
So this idea of like a police officer has a cannon, which is a gun, and a loose cannon would be like police speak for a police officer who kind of does what he wants, has this gun, has all this power, and is uncontrollable. Hopefully that makes sense. Let's have Rani. Do you think you could make a sentence with a loose cannon?
His short temper makes him look like a loose cannon.
Okay. Yeah, okay. He's short-tempered. It makes him look like a loose cannon. Maybe, but he will follow orders, you could say. Or like he won't. Yeah, I guess that's a good sentence. And does anybody have any questions here? Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, let's try this. And let's have Ken, can you read the first roll? And Edson, can you read the second?
Okay, you think your country, Namia, is in danger from an invasion by another country, Nodor. Convince your friend that you should attack first.
You shouldn't strike first under any circumstances. Even if your murder were hostile, you should wait until they attack to defend yourself.
Okay, and Ken, how would you start out?
Mordor is pretty vicious. So they're invading our country. So
Mordor.
Mordor.
They aren't invading yet. right? Because you want to convince your friends that you should attack first.
So they might,
Yeah, or they are going to.
they are going to attack the country. They are axis of evil.
They're the axis of
Yeah.
evil. Okay. And Edson, how would you respond?
Let's wait them to start coming, and then we can try to create a strategy to defeat them, because they have much more soldiers than we have, and if we go first, we will be defeated. We need a strategy to win the war.
Okay. We need a preposition here.
Let's wait for them.
Yeah, let's wait for them to start coming. We can try to create strategy to defeat them. Okay, good. Ronnie, how did you respond?
Response.
Yeah, so you're person A.
Oh, I think we should start the attack first before it causes much so much damage.
Before it causes so much damage.
Before it causes.
Okay. Before what? Who? What's it?
Before motor motor's invention.
Mortars invention.
Yeah, motor's invention to cause so much damage.
Causes.
Oh,
we would
causes.
say. Maybe like war invention causes
Yeah.
so much damage. Okay, and good. And let's try Ken. How would you respond?
But it could damage temporarily, but without strategy, we cannot win the war. So, and once war started, we both countries will be damaged a lot. Many innocent people were killed. So we should be very careful about starting war.
Okay. This first sentence, it could damage temporary.
Mm-hmm. Temporarily.
Is there another way you could say that?
It could damage in short term.
Okay, it could damage us in the short term.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, but without a strategy, we can't win the war.
Mm-hmm.
And then once the war starts,
starts.
Both countries will be damaged a lot. Many innocent people will be killed. Okay, Edson, how would you respond?
Yeah, we need a strategy so we can go first with our we can create
What was that?
We can create a strategy and we can create a strategy first.
Okay, so start over, just from the beginning. We can create a strategy first.
We can create a strategy first, and then we can attack it. But we can attack first, then we can be the first to attack because our strategy needs to be
You're
no.
the person A.
Yeah, no. Uh, you can create a strategy first, and then we can attack it. And we need to be first. We need to be the first who is going to attack it because our strategy is gonna be worth.
Because our strategy is going to be worth.
Yeah, it's
Is
kind of
going.
sound like weird, but
I don't know what you mean. Our strategy is going to be what?
oh no, worth.
Worth what?
No, no, no. I'm gonna change this. Because our strategy is gonna be the best, and we can win our opponent.
We can win our
We
what?
can no, no. We can defeat our enemy.
Okay. Okay. Julieta, are you there?
We can attack. Okay.
Julieta, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, well. Okay.
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah. How'd you respond?
Oh. Strategy. Oh, I can answer. Sorry.
Okay, no worries. Rana, do you
I
think you
can't
could
see
answer?
the screen.
No worries. Rana, how would you respond? Rana? Your microphone is muted. Okay.
Uh, you mean when the row B?
Yeah.
I think we should wait because many countries right now are aiming Mordor, so if
Are doing what to Mordor?
are thinking to attack Mordor.
Not thinking to. We need a preposition and the gerund.
Thinking to, so not to.
Not to. Not to attack. That would be the infinitive. We need a preposition, different preposition, and the gerund.
Are thinking about attacking Mordor.
Good.
So if we attack first, then we will become the target.
Okay. Nice. I think we're good. Maybe, Ken, how would you respond? Maybe the last response.
Okay. Maybe I'm person A.
You
So
are person
it could be true, but I believe we need to take advantage of it to attack the Mandor before they will attack us.
Okay, we need to take advantage of this time, maybe,
This time.
to attack Mordor before they attack us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Good. I think we're all set there. Does anybody have any questions? All right, let's go on to the next. And Edson, can you read the comic?
Yep. Dad, how do soldiers killing each other solve the world's problems? I
Edson. All right, Julieta, can you finish reading? Julieta?
Oh, I think grown up just act like me. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just act like they know what they're doing. Can you repeat grown-ups? Grown-ups?
Grown-ups.
Good. Okay. And I guess Edson, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay. What's happening in this comic, Edson?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Okay, so what's happening in the comic?
He asked her dad about the numbers of soldiers killing, but her dad didn't say anything,
He didn't
and
ask about the number.
I don't know. He asked about the soldiers, how they killing each other, how they kill each other. But her dad didn't just heard the
It's a little bit
situations.
different.
He responded,
So he's asking why, like, how does a soldier killing another soldier help solve the world's problems? So he's not asking how they kill each other. He's asking how does the killing help the world. Does that make sense, Edson?
yeah,
Yeah, and so the dad doesn't know how the killing really helps. Does that make sense?
and then yeah,
Yeah. Okay, and he's like, yeah, grown-ups don't actually know anything. Like, this is crazy. They just pretend like they know. They pretend to know.
yeah.
Okay. Anyways, we are out of time. Thank you guys for coming in. I think I might have classes tomorrow. I don't know if they canceled them or not. So, maybe I'll see you guys tomorrow if I can. If not, have a good day, and
Teach
I'll see
more
you
class
guys.
today.
I can't. They don't let me put any more classes